Hey team, wanted to do a follow-up video on my portable camping laundry machine. I used to call our washer dryer the laundry, our washer the laundry machine. So sorry, I'm just gonna call this a laundry machine. My laundry machine, the mini washing machine. It's foldable, and I've not really folded it too much actually, but that's because it fits into my closet perfect. Or it's right now I'm keeping it. I've got a bathroom that I don't use, and so I've been putting it in the tub that I don't use, so that way I can just pull it out and put it back, and so that's been nice. Anyway, I wanted to make a video about it just because I know I first got it and I was so excited for it because I was like, I'm reducing my water footprint. This is going to be great, and I loved it. I loved it so much. It broke and I was so disappointed. So I sent it back and they sent up a replacement for free. And I loved that one too. And then that one broke too. And I was like, oh, that bites so hard. But I still liked the washer anyway. I thought it was the perfect size for hand washing. And I stand by that. It's nice because it's deep and it's still small. So I just use just a pot from the kitchen, fill it up, put it in there. I suppose if you had, I'm in the bathroom, so I don't have one of those extenda faucets that you can just put in there. But I've been using this. It's been working great. And yeah, so I've been using it. I know I was so excited, and I actually did do, I was like, I'm gonna do all of my laundry by hand, and it's gonna be perfect. I'll just do it because I only needed my uniform, and it was super great, super efficient. Well, it turns out that I was wrong, and it was not sustainable that way. I'm too used to my privilege and not having to hand wash everything that was not sustainable for me. I just didn't want to put in that effort, and I accumulated a lot of laundry, and towels always had to be washed. And so I decided if I had to wash the towels in the washing machine, I might as well throw in the clothes with them. And so I ended up, this kind of took a little bit of a backseat, which is a little unfortunate because I loved it, and it does save a lot of water. So I'm probably going to look into more efficient, normal size washing machines. I think the one that we have here is 33 gallons per. I know a lot of them kind of measure depending on how much laundry you have, and I know efficient ones are about 15 gallons per, which is still kind of higher than this by far, but it's still more efficient if this does continue to break down, and if I continue to have a decent amount of laundry, because this again can only fit so much in it. So it might even out if I have to do like 4 or 5 loads in here to do in a regular wash. And I found that my clothes, I work outdoors, and so a lot of them are really, really gross, and it's just constant mud and like dirt, and you can see the brown coming out in the water. So like in here, you can refill it, you squish it around, and it's still brown, and then you empty the water, you add in more, and you squish it, and it's still brown. I think using the regular washer probably does a better job than just the ye old squish and empty. But I still love this. Right now I'm using it for clothes that get soaked in herbicides, pesticides, because like I said, I do work outside, and there's a special protocol for washing those clothes where you're supposed to wash them separate from your other clothes, so that way the chemical stays off and those clothes stay sanitary and clean, and then the pesticide clothes still get clean. So you're supposed to wash them separate, and then you're supposed to run an empty load in between to clean out the machine, so that way your normal clothes will still stay nice. And I thought that was just not efficient, not water efficient enough for my purposes. I thought that was 33 gallons for like a shirt and pants, and then an empty load. That's 66 gallons for almost nothing. So I was like, that's not going to be worth it. But this has been perfect for that. I also use it for my hand wash items like knits and lacy things too. So that actually has been perfect. So I like the efficiency of this. I think it's a great size. I kind of cooled off on my enthusiasm. I'm going to hand wash everything. I'm going to save my water footprint. So now it's a little more practical, a little more reasonable. Still want something bigger and more hands-off for just everything accumulated, but it's been great. And so I do still think that this was good. I wish it had lasted longer, obviously, because I liked that it was, agitating for itself, and then it was not really hand wash at all. It was just, you know, squeeze out and hang. But overall, I still appreciate this, and I still appreciate the water saving. So anyway, I just want to make a vid, and I hope you are doing well, and I'll talk to you later.